Hello guys, I'm going to talk about gut health today. If you like my videos, please subscribe, give me a like so I can keep making more of these. Please let me know in the comments any herbals that you've tried for gut health or supplements or natural remedies and how that went for you. So we've all probably heard about the link between the gut and brain connection. If you haven't, basically a lot of our gut health actually relates to our mental health, and when we can do things that improve our gut health, we can improve our mental health, whether it's anxiety or depression or other kinds of mental illness. Not only does our gut health affect our mental health, it also affects our physical health, and many conditions can be helped through healing the gut as well as taking other herbs to support that disorder or um, unbalance in the body. Um, a lot of the time when we're talking about herbal medicine, we want to get to the root cause of the issue, and part of the root causes for many illnesses are related to gut health, actually. And when we begin to heal our gut and our microbiome, we can heal other diseases as well, chronic diseases and stuff that's newer for us as well. We're learning more and more about this all the time. There's some amazing books out there, such as the gut and psychology syndrome or gut and physiology syndrome. That's the two that kind of come to my mind. The gut's like the center of our body where the food comes in, it gets digested, and then it leaves. And if it's not leaving properly, we can get some backup things and leaky gut, and toxins being absorbed through the gut wall into our body. When it's not moving fast enough, or when it's moving too fast, we can have issues with absorbing nutrients properly, and then the deficiencies that come along with that. And there's all kinds of gut issues from Crohn's, colitis, IBS. And there is some great medications for constipation, like polyethyl glycol or PEG, Restorelax, that kind of thing that some people take that can really help with constipation. There's also natural remedies, especially if it's like occasional constipation, like senna. Senna taken all the time, every day, can lead to dependence, possibly. Some studies say different things on that, so I'm not too sure, but senna can help with constipation, and sometimes with senna, people can get gripping, which is kind of the intestinal spasms that happen, which can be really quite painful, but do not last very long at all. It's still worth it to take the senna if you need it, but the thing is ginger actually counteracts that effect, and so it'll prevent you from getting that intestinal spasms. We talk a lot about antibiotics and how they can be great for things like strep throat. They're better than just letting the disease fester, and yes, they can cause side effects, and yes, they do disrupt our microbiome in our gut. But they are necessary for certain things, of course, although medical systems often overuse them. But if you do take antibiotics, make sure you finish the course. Otherwise, whatever you're trying to get rid of will get stronger. Biotic is life, so it's like anti-life. So it's killing off the bad things that we don't want in our gut. But as a side effect, it also kills some of the good things. So taking probiotics can help replenish that. For example, if you're taking antibiotics, taking probiotics 4 hours apart from your antibiotics can be helpful to keep that healthy gut flora. Although some doctors say don't take probiotics till you're done your antibiotics, or if you're taking them more rarely during the day and you can't wait 4 hours apart, then wait till after. So if you've taken the antibiotics for a week, or I don't even know how long they prescribe them for it, but take the probiotics for twice as long as you took the antibiotics afterwards. And it'll replenish the gut flora that the antibiotics killed. And having a healthy gut flora is kind of like having a healthy soil in your garden. So if you look in the garden in a healthy soil, there's lots of different organisms living in there, and insects and plants and roots and mycelium, mushroom stuff going underground. And all of it has a function and a purpose. That's why dandelions actually pop up on your lawn, is because they put nutrients back in the soil. And a healthy soil can create healthier plants, which means healthier people, animals, insects, and so on, and healthier plants. So our gut flora is like that as well. We have all these living creatures living in our gut, that are non-human. And when it's in harmony, that's a great thing. These little creatures, they benefit us. We live harmoniously together. But when we start disrupting it through antibiotics or eating a lot of meat that has also antibiotics in the meat, you can look that one up. And, organic meat and free range ethically raised meat's better than none. And I eat vegetarian most of the time. Anyways, I don't want to get into that. This is a talk about, oh wait, if we're talking about our gut and you want to transition to vegetarian or vegan, do it slowly. That's my advice. It's more sustainable and your gut will have time to adjust. Anyways, healthy gut, healthy mind. Most of our serotonin is produced in our gut, which affects our mental health. And yeah, just the healthier gut, the healthier our mind is. What are some ways to help our gut? Well, how do we digest food better? Well, maybe we can add some onions and garlic to our food. Maybe we add some herbs to our food like basil, rosemary, and thyme. So I wonder if people started eating all these herbs for their medicinal benefits and our taste buds adjusted over time to love them, or did we start adding them because they tasted good? I'm not sure, but they're really, these different culinary herbs that can grow in the wild, that can grow in our gardens. They add a lot of benefit to our food and help us digest our food better. So add some herbs and spices to your food. Try some great recipes in your soup or your salads or whatever. I'm talking about rosemary and thyme and basil and all these beautiful, beautiful plants that make our food so delicious. We all know about that. And specific actual culinary herbs have different effects as well. Did you know that adding mustard to your turkey, to your meat, helps you digest your food? Same with cranberries to turkey. Same with fermented foods. That's where we will talk next. Fermented foods. Big topic. Okay, so you can make cucumbers by putting them in vinegar, and then creating pickles like that. Or you can ferment the cucumbers and create probiotic-rich pickles, or sauerkraut, or beets, or asparagus, or even peppers, anything. Not anything, sorry. There's so many amazing fermented foods, and I just love the idea of these fermented foods. Humans have been fermenting foods for a long time. It's a great storage method for, say, the farmer living on the field and then in Alberta and winter's coming, and how do we preserve our food in a way that's going to also add extra nutrients and heal our gut. Ferment it. Yeah, that's been done for a long time. Even my grandma, I think back into the root cellar that they had in their basement, and she always was eating sauerkraut and cooking sauerkraut and heating it up and eating it. And yeah, that's probably how she was taught to eat. And you want to have a little bit, you don't want to have a whole plate full of fermented foods unless you've been eating them for a long time and your body's used to them. You don't need a lot. You can have a tablespoon just to get amazing benefits. Sauerkraut's great. I mean, it's known to prevent cancer. Isn't that amazing? And to aid in digestion. And you could put it on sourdough bread. Sourdough is a fermented bread. There's probiotics in yogurt. Of course, buying organic ethically raised cow yogurt is the best if you're going to eat dairy. I don't really eat a lot of yogurt myself. I do the coconut one occasionally. But fermented foods, and especially, when they, kombucha is a fermented kind of pop. And if you are going to drink kombucha, don't overdo it, but also, get the one where they add the sugar after, before, and they ferment the sugar. That's a lot better for you than the kombucha that they ferment and then add the sugar after, because fermented sugar is better for us than just straight sugar. And kombucha tastes amazing. I heard someone say once that it tastes like salad dressing, which was pretty funny. I love the taste, and I love all the herbs they can throw in with it. The rosehip one's pretty good. Ginger one is pretty good as well for me. Yeah, it's a good treat that I have once in a while. It's kind of expensive, but they've got kombucha on tap at the health food stores and stuff now, so that's pretty sweet. You can make your own fermented products too. And you can ferment your own kefir and stuff as well, buying kefir starter kits at the health food stores and fermenting your organic dairy and stuff. Yeah, so digestion. I'm trying to think what else do we want to add to this? We did talk about a lot tonight. Yeah, just slowing down when you eat, like say a prayer before you eat, and just be mindful and give thanks, and be grateful, and like enjoy your meals. Get off your phones, and if you can, your TVs, do something like music or something that's calming and relaxing. Maybe some instrumental folk or something that just like helps you aid your digestion while you eat. Eating with friends and family is, you're probably going to digest your food better when you're having a good meal and having a good time. When you're being mindful, create that space, that sacred space to nourish your bodies in the best ways that you can, and eating the best foods you can, like all these processed foods and artificial foods and stuff. It's better to eat whole foods and foods made with love and care, and sacred foods, like organic and stuff if you can afford it. Yeah. Did you know that like having a creative hobby can help your gut as well? I remember having like chronic gut issues and then just starting to drum every day, and like how much that helped my gut. I was able to get off the gut meds for a while. Yeah. Having a creative hobby that's not so much about perfection actually helps you get over those rigid emotions and thoughts. Yeah, what else? There's some great medicinal mushrooms, not psychedelic, but from the health food stores like reishi and chaga that can work very well for your gut health. Oh, my night mode just went on my phone, so I see my face black and white. I don't know if it does that on the camera too. But reishi and chaga is a good combination, and any herbs basically that kind of help regulate the nervous system and calm us down will help with gut health, because stress and anxiety can lead to things like spastic colon and like irregular bowel movements and constipation or diarrhea or irritable bowel and other health issues. So taking herbs that relax us. I mean, there's a lot of great teas like lemon balm and passion flower and sleepy thyme and chamomile and all these like calming teas. You know what? Even green tea can help you digest your food, but take little sips during your meal. Drink lots of water, 8 to 10 cups a day, especially if you're drinking coffee. And exercise is great for the gut, even having a nice stroll after we eat, getting outside, getting some fresh air, getting exercise. Definitely great for the gut. Playing musical instruments, singing, doing things that bring us joy, spending time with friends, meaningful work. Reading, just slowing down, breathing exercises, stretching, gentle stretching. Just, re-regulating the nervous system, because we can't think our way out of a problem even though we want to, and it would be nice, but moving through things. And there's some products out there that can help with constipation, like Cascara Singrata. Did I say that right? Different fiber products, sometimes psyllium or certain types of magnesium can help with constipation, but make sure you drink a lot of water if you're taking like psyllium and senna and stuff. What else? Trying to like rack my brain for everything that I know to share with you guys. Yeah, a lot of probiotics are made from dairy. They have vegan ones made from baby poop. Yes, they do. And that brings me on to the topic of fecal implants. So putting bacteria from a healthy colon into someone who's having digestive issues or mental health issues can change their biome in the digestive tract and stuff. So that's really fascinating stuff that they're doing. Sometimes if things are really extreme, they recommend enemas or coffee enemas or colon hydrotherapy and that kind of thing. I've had that done before. Yeah. Raspberry leaf tea can help with diarrhea. You know, when you're going over to like Mexico, you can take some herbal products with you to prevent dysentery and getting sick from the, you know, food there. Avoid eating raw food and drinking certain water. Drink bottled water just to be safe. And garlic and digestive enzymes can help. So bring those along with you. I brought them one time to Mexico, and when I got there, they were all gone. And I was like, wow, did someone in the airport steal them? I don't know what happened anyways. I ended up getting pretty sick just after I got back. I was like, oh, I could have really used those herbals, but as long as they're sealed and stuff, you should be allowed to bring them, but check with customs first, I think, just to be sure. Maybe the airport websites or something. Again, with acid reflux, I got my wedge pillow, which was amazing, and I sleep on it every time I take my meds and go to bed. Otherwise, I wake up choking on my own vomit, and that is not fun. If you've been there, you know. But just laying on that for like 10-20 minutes before I fall asleep, and just when my body's like super tired, I'll like throw it aside, or sometimes I fall asleep on it. That's fine. You can also prop your bed up so that your head's above your stomach. Great for meditating and napping on as well, and watching movies from. Digestive enzymes can help because often we don't have the proper enzymes in our stomach to break down our foods properly, which can lead to malabsorption. So a lot of people with stomach issues can benefit from natural digestive enzymes. Enzymes like bromelain can help with pain, made from pineapples, maybe. That's something I just remembered. Yeah, so the digestive enzymes, you take them with your 2 largest meals, and they add extra enzymes to help break your food down better. And then, what else? Digestive tonic, herbs. Oh man, I studied that so long ago that I'm like, I know LBT3 was a great product a while back for constipation. I don't know if they make it anymore. But they do have other products at places like Community Natural Foods or Morning Sun or Nutrition House here in Calgary. Sunnyside, Amaranth, Sunnyside Natural Market, Amaranth, places like that. There's so many great plants. Yeah, so many beautiful plants. Drink a huge glass of water in the morning. If you're constipated, don't drink a really big warm glass of lemon water first things in the morning, and that might have to make you go right away, which is good. You can even buy the pre-bottled lemon juice, which is pretty amazing. Yeah, you don't have to make your own, but make your own, that's better too, if you can, and starts in the fridge for a few days if you put that in a nice glass jar or something. Freshly squeezed lemon juice. Yeah, that's a good one, actually. That's a good way I used for a while, was to add lemon water to my water. It helps me drink a lot more when I didn't drink a lot. And then one time I got gifted a water bottle with a straw in it, and I never thought to buy one, and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm drinking enough water, like a beautiful pink water bottle with a straw. And I was like, awesome. And then I got a water bottle that actually had it has the times of day on it, and I'm like, this is awesome. Now I'm finally drinking enough water. Most days, sometimes I still don't, but I fill it up twice a day. I know I can drink up to 3 of those bottles in a day. I know that my kidneys can filter through about 4 cups of water in an hour. So if I'm behind on my water, I'm like, okay, it says 11, the water's at 11. Okay, I can drink it down to like 3 or whatever. Yeah. And then I'm like, now that I'm finally drinking enough water, not only is it going to help my gut, it's going to help my brain and my mental health and like all kinds of things. Thank goodness. Yeah. That's really, really cool. Whoever invented that, thank you. I've been wanting one. I thought of them even before I seen them in the store. It's like, somebody got to be doing this. And I didn't jump on it, but someone did. I don't know when the first one was made, but anyways, Yeah, a good idea. Perfect, Father's Day, Mother's Day, gifts on birthdays, Christmas. Buy someone a water bottle with the time of days written on them. And they've got little affirmations. They're like, keep chugging, keep going, you're doing great. each timestamp has an affirmation. Like, oh, drink more water, keep going, keep on the end of it. It says, well done. The bottom. Yeah, you can even get the really big ones, and then you only need one a day. I have for my dog, I have like a giant water jug thing she came with when we got her, which is great because she drinks a lot of water too. And I take her to the dog park and she runs around and plays. And then one of the really kind neighbors, they're like putting like jugs of water at the dog park. There's always water in those jugs and little dishes. And I'm like, wow, you guys are so kind. Thanks for helping my dog drink lots of water too. Yeah. And I think that's about it. My foot's falling asleep here, so I gotta walk around a bit. Thank you so much for tuning in, and please leave a comment about things that have helped your digestion, and maybe also any other topics you want to hear me talk about. This is a good one, and it's very, very important. And I'm super grateful to Wild Rose College for teaching me so much about herbs, and to all my herbal teachers, mentors, and friends. Thank you so much. And to my mother and grandmother. I know you are great with plants. It's your job and you do it well. And to my dad that always encouraged me to use my gifts to help others. So I hope these videos can do that. And to my family for supporting me all these years, and friends and communities and supports. Thank you. And Luna is about ready to ask for a walk here. And I will upload this to YouTube, and see you guys soon. Give me a like and a subscribe, please, so that I can keep making more of these for you guys and getting the wisdom out there, because herbal medicine is super, super important. Okay, goodbye.